loves, we're going to start off by prepping the nail. I'm going to drill the shine off her nail bed, making sure I get the sides and as close to the cuticle as possible to avoid lifting. I'm then going to dehydrate and prime the nail using Bond. I'm going in with my base and applying it to the top 3/4 of the nail. Make sure your brush is flat like so, and apply enough base to create an even layer. This will create an apex, so don't apply base to the nail walls just yet. It's now time to dip, so I'm going to grab my desired pink shade, and instead of pushing the finger into the jar, I'm going to bring the jar to the nail until it is fully covered. Use a fluffy brush to clean off the remaining powder and maintain a clean surface. And as you guys can see, our nail is now ready for French dip application. Now the key to getting a perfect smile line is in this little gadget. The Kira Sky French case is designed to make it extremely easy to create the perfect French set every time. I'm going to prep my workspace, so I'm grabbing my pure white and pouring a generous amount into the case. I'm then going to shake it lightly to create an even surface for dipping. Apply base a hairline away from the cuticle, and this is where you want to go in and cover the side walls. Remember to keep your brush flat for even application. I'm now going to grab my French case and dip the finger in at a 45-degree angle until I get the desired smile line. Hold the finger steady and pull straight out. Now hold the finger down and tap off the excess. Pour the pink powder on the rest of the nail. You don't want to dip into the pink because this could cause the colors to bleed together, so pouring is the key to a crisp line. Remember to tap and lightly brush off the excess every time that you dip. I'm going to apply base to the entire nail again and dip one more time into the French case, making sure to align it to the previous smile line. Again, we want to hold the finger down when tapping off the excess. Pour your pink on top one more time and dust off any excess. Once I'm done dipping into the white and pink, we can go in with our Seal Protect. I'm going to apply a generous coat and wait a few minutes for it to dry. Once it is dry, we can go in to file and shape the nail. You can go in with an e-file to cut down on time, but if you follow the proper steps when applying your base, then you shouldn't really need to file that much. Buff the nail to create a smooth surface and dust off any excess powder with a fluffy brush. Apply a second layer of Seal Protect and allow it to dry for about a minute or so, or until you complete your other 4 fingers. I'm now going to rub the Seal Protect into the nail by using a lint-free wipe. We're going to finish this look off by applying a thin, even layer of top coat without overlapping. Allow this to dry and apply a second layer to the nail. This second layer is what's going to add shine. You don't want to wait too long between your second Seal Protect application and your first top coat, so I would recommend doing one hand at a time to make sure your glazes are drying properly. Always make sure to finish your mani by applying cuticle oil and rubbing upward. And here's our final look. As you guys can see, we have a perfect smile line and there was no sculpting or stencil needed. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to be notified when we post again. And if you would like to purchase your own Kira Sky French starter kit, click on the link below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Okay guys, so to start off this nail, I have already sanitized my hands as well as my model's, and I've prepped her nail by pushing back her cuticle with a cuticle pusher, and we've buffed off all the shine and removed all the dead tissue. So as you can see, I have already applied a form and we are going to get into starting the look. The color I'm going to be using today is from Glam & Glitz Color Acrylic Collection in the color Marilyn. And I will also be using Clear from the Glam & Glitz Back to Basics line. Now, because the design of this nail is going to be really curvy, I'm not going to be able to use a tip or anything that's pre-made. So the beauty of a form is I can sculpt any shape that I want and it's good to go. To apply the acrylic for the free edge, I'm going to be using a size 8 acrylic brush. This is going to allow me to pick up enough powder to sculpt my free edge. Then I'm going to go in with a size 4 and I'm going to clean up the lines. Okay, so I'm going to start off by sculpting the free edge, and then we're going to go back and cover the nail plate and the entire nail. When applying your acrylic bead for the free edge, you want to guide it into the shape that you want to accomplish. By using the belly of your brush, you can push the sides out where you want the curves. Then you go in with your smaller brush and you clean up the sides so that you have a very smooth, detailed finish. Now that we're done with the free edge, we are going to go back and cover the nail plate and build up the structure of the nail to give it some strength. So now that we're done with our really cool shape, I'm going to go in with clear and I'm going to build up the bulk of the nail to strengthen it. You want to make sure that you are adding enough clear acrylic to give this nail structure, especially at the stress point. This part of the nail is more prone to breakage, and by adding the structure, you will be preventing that. So now that we've covered this nail in clear, we are going to wait for it to completely dry before we start filing. Now because my e-file was a bit too big, I'm going to go in with a smaller bit and we are going to do a little detailed work. So now that I have that nice and filed, I'm going to go in with a buffer and I'm going to smooth out the top of the nail. To finish off this nail, I'm going to go in with my favorite top coat. It's non-wipe top coat from Cara Sky, and we're going to completely cover the nail. And our final step is nurse oil. I'm going to apply this to the cuticle area and massage it in. And there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this unique look. If you would rock this curvy nail, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!